most talented people actually don't use their knowledge with the maximum capacity to get the benefit or the result that they're looking after. Here, I'm going to tell you why I started teaching online and why I think you should do the same so you get the benefit and the result that you want based on the knowledge and the information that you have. So here's a question. Why did I start teaching? There were three main reasons. Reason number one, back then in 2016 that I started, the reason number one was I wanted to make passive income. I wanted to sleep and make money, right? I think most people want that, but back then I didn't know what I should do. But there is a clear formula here, and that is if you have a product and you have some people selling this product, you have passive income. So all you need to do is to prepare your product, pass it to the people who want to sell it. They will get their money out of it. They will get their share. You will get your share, and you don't have to do anything else. So back in 2016, I remember I met Udemy through a book. I was reading a book, and then I figured out that, all right, this guy in this book is selling on Udemy, and he creates courses, and he's making good money. I should have a look into it. And then I started looking, and I thought that, all right, I know marketing, I know 3D design. Why shouldn't I try this? So I tried it, and the result was amazing. So when you have a passive income, you can sleep and you make money. You can travel and you make money. You can work from anywhere, anytime. For example, I started creating online courses back when I was in Armenia. And then I traveled, changed my location, and now I'm living in Dubai for 2 years. And I didn't have any problem regarding my business or making money because my job was exactly the same thing. I didn't need to go out there, apply for different job position, different companies to get a new job and start working in a new country. It was the same thing, right? In another word, you can be your own boss. When you're working for another company, when you have a boss, when you want to take some time off, you have to go to your boss and make a request, right? But in this case, you don't need to do that. But there is something here. You are also responsible for all the failures and success that you are going to make in the future. So when you're working in a company, you don't, more or less, it's not related to if the company becomes very successful or fail at different areas, right? You get your fixed salary. But here, the responsibility of success and failure is all with you. But it's not something crazy that you cannot overcome. I did it, and when I started, I had no idea what I was doing. I was making hundreds of mistakes. And also there is another good thing, and that is you can increase your income, which if you are working in a company as an employee or if you are a freelancer, it's much harder to do that. For example, you're working in a company, you're making $1,000 and you want to make more, right? You have to go to your boss, you have to prove that your knowledge is increased, you can deliver more value, and then you may get a raise, or you change your company, go to another company and get a new contract with more money, right? But here, you create a course, you make $500 per month out of it. How do you make more money? You create more courses. You add another one, you start to make $700, $800, $900. Add another one, make $1,000, $1,000 and a half. Add another one, make $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $50,000, $100,000 per month. There's no limit to it, right? You can go as much as you want. These are the main differences. Let me show you. Let's jump on ChatGPT and ask how much is the e-learning market capital right now in 2025, and how much is the average income of course creators per month. Let's do that. Let's check. You can do it as well. Just write the same thing that I wrote in any AI model that you want, so you get the result. So let's look at here. In 2025, approximately e-learning market size is $320 billion. And if you check the previous years, it was much less. It means it is growing over time. You want to be part of it, right? It's a great opportunity. And look, here's a projection for the next 9 years. It will get increased almost to $764 billion. It's huge. It's huge. Even if you get a small part of that, it's a lot of money, right? And let's come here, check the salary, right? How much is the income? How much do course creators make per month? Okay, there are many different numbers. You can see it's from $1,000 to $10,000 per month. Part-time course creators on Kajabi, their average income is $30,000 per year, meaning $2,500 per month. It's amazing, right? So this was reason number one. Reason number two, you learn much better. So whatever you are doing, whatever is your expertise and your skills, when you start to teach it to others, you learn it much better yourself. You get better at it. Why? Because now you have to teach it, you have to explain it to others, you have to make it simpler, you have to make examples, you have to create assignments, tasks, quizzes, and so on, right? All of these will help you to learn a topic much better. Back then, for example, when I started teaching and creating online courses, I was poor up a little bit close to average level of a marketer, right? I wasn't an expert. Still, right now, I don't consider myself an expert in marketing, but I learned a lot. Why and how? Because I wanted to teach it to others. It needed to be much better. I needed to learn these topics much better, right? So I learned them, I taught them, right? I didn't know programming because I wanted to teach programming. It was one of the reasons. There were many other reasons, which later I'm going to share. But I learned all these topics much better because I wanted to create a course for it, right? This was reason number two. Reason number three, I wanted to help people just like me. It's a win-win situation. You create a course, you learn something new yourself, you make money out of it, and for others, they learn something new, they get to improve their life, improve their career based on your course topic, right? They have their own benefit in this situation, right? So not only you are improving your own life and your career, making more money, buying what you want to buy, right? Beside that, your students also are growing. So you are delivering value to the community, right? You are improving people's lives. That is super valuable. It's super valuable. So I have a question for you. Comment below. What would you do if right now you had monthly income of $5,000 passively? What would you do? What would you buy, right? It's really interesting. And I want you to, first of all, comment what would you do with it? And also look at the other comments and see what others wrote. So you get the feeling of the dreams of other people as well. So I look forward to see your comments and see you soon.